Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to reading. Yesterday, we talked about going on to Epic and kind of being able to figure out what books we like based on the cover and based on what the topic is. And today what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to connect with characters. And the way that we can connect with characters and really get to know them is by asking questions about the characters while we are reading. So let's look at this next slide right here. So readers, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be asking questions while we are reading, and we're going to be asking questions about the main character. The way that we ask questions about the main character is that whenever we're going through a book, we mark a place where we might have a question, because then later on the book might reveal what the answer is about the character. And that's important to stop and ask questions along the way, so that way you're really thinking about the book as we read. Let's look at the example from yesterday. In the book, Those Shoes, I asked a question about the character. What question do you have about the character in this part of the story? Write one question that you have in your writing journal. Now, here's the question I had. I can write this question that I have down in my journal or on a sticky note, and maybe later on in the story, I will find an answer. The question I had right here was, why does Jeremy say his shoes fit, even though the story and the illustrations, the pictures, show that the shoes do not fit? So I'm thinking out loud to myself, but this is what I would jot down on a sticky note or in my notebook as I'm reading. Like, why does he say these fit and they really don't? So that's what good readers do. They're asking questions about the character. Why is Jeremy saying this? He's the main character. Another example, all right, is that I want you to try to ask questions like this. Why does the title say, "But I want it"? And why is it showing this bird being mad with this little acorn in his mouth, right? Why does the title say "The Bad Seed"? There's a reason why it's called that. And this seed right here, ooh, he doesn't look very nice, right? So why does it say that? Another question you can ask yourself is, why does the character what? Just like in those shoes, right? So these are examples of questions you can ask yourself as you are reading about the main character. All right? How does the character feel? Well, how does the character feel whenever in those shoes, whenever he doesn't have the shoes that everybody else has? How does he feel? You're kind of thinking about the character, not just what the book says, but how would you feel, right? You're trying to connect with that character. All right? So I want you to join me back on Zoom in a moment once you're done watching this, and we are going to talk about what you're going to do independently today. See you soon.